Heyo everybody, Haku here with my review for One Piece anime episodes 796 and 797. Hopefully the double reviews will be a thing of the past. I won't have to fall back on missing a review and doing the double review much anymore, since I am moving the reviews for this to Monday with my new schedule. So I think that'll work better, the way everything is paced out. And yeah, shouldn't have to miss them or push them back much anymore. So yeah, either way, let's talk about 796 first. I actually thought that 796 was, before I even get into them, 796 was really good. It wasn't perfect, it wasn't super important, but I thought it was really good. Whereas episode 797 was alright. It was whatever for One Piece, which is a tiny little bit above average. But either way, let's talk about them, what I liked or didn't like and all that. First was 796, starting out at the beginning. We have the scene where the incarnations are taking the souls, taking the taxes from the citizens, and I love the way they just did that scene, didn't have any explanation for it or anything. I thought that was really, really cool. So yeah, it almost didn't even feel like a One Piece scene. I thought it was a really, really nice scene. Luffy finds out he had Nami tied up the entire time in the pile of animal copy people. Animals turn to look like people with Brulee's power. So then we had the flashback to Brulee's attack, and I still really like the voice actor that they chose to play Brulee. I think that the voice is really good. The lewd Klimatak storage there. Waifu Carrot gets mirrored. And actually, we get, well, for anime viewers, we get introduced to Brulee's power, the Mirror Fruit. And that's actually a really cool power, like being able to make things look like other things, being able to reflect attacks by creating a mirror, being able to trap people inside of a mirror like she did. It's actually a really, really cool power. Maybe even one of my favorite powers. I don't know, there are a lot of powers I like in One Piece, but the Mirror Fruit is really creative and useful. So then we see the forest, Carrot gets absorbed into the mirror. They reuse a little bit of flower animations there. Then the forest, Randolph, and Brulee, we find out are under orders to capture the Straw Hats from Big Mom. She already knows about them and everything. Oh no, how does she know? But they're called the Homies, and it seems as though that the Homies can just report things to Big Mom. So then Chopper stays behind, goes into Monster Point so that Nami can escape. Nami says, back in the present time, that it all happened where the big guy was. So that's why she's figuring it happened here, asking him what happened. The Homies we see then are reporting to Big Mom, and she sends Cracker after them. And Cracker's one of my favorite characters this arc, so I'm really happy to see him here. But I don't remember that in the manga, and from what I saw of other people in the comments, I think that may have been some in-canon filler, and if so, I thought that was actually really cool to throw in there. Just little things like that thrown in there I think are really cool. So the big guy, well, we find out his name's Pound, so if you've watched the episodes, you know by now I can just say Pound. Pound says that every 6 months, citizens have to pay 1 month of their lifespan. Big Mom has the Soul Fruit, and then the incarnations, which are parts of Big Mom's soul, which collect the 1 month of soul every 6 months, spread out the human souls so that they settle into inanimate objects, and that's why all these inanimate objects in Big Mom's territory are alive. That's the explanation for all this stuff we've seen this whole time. And also, there is a bit more clarification that animals can have the human souls put into them, and it anthropomorphizes them. Is that the proper word? And that's what happened to Randolph. Randolph's an actual rabbit that just has a human soul now. But souls cannot actually be put into corpses or into other people to whom they don't belong. Also, we find out that Pound was Big Mom's husband in the past, and then Cracker shows up, one of the three sweet commanders. I'm not sure if they called them generals in the anime translation, but 3 sweet commanders. So basically they are like the Big Mom's version of, or they called the calamities that Kaido had. So this guy's basically like the Big Mom version of Jack. And he is just one of my favorite characters this arc. I really like Cracker. So yeah, episode as a whole, that's where we end off. I thought that it was great. We got a ton of info. It was a good info dump, but still really exciting and entertaining and moved the story forward. And I just thought it was awesome, man. We got two cool new powers that we were introduced to. We got to see the Soul Fruit and what it does, and the Mirror Fruit. So, yeah, all in all, compared to your average everyday One Piece episode, it was pretty damn good. In fact, I really, really liked it, so I'm giving it an 8.5 incarnations out of 10. Now let's talk about 797, which wasn't as good. Still okay, though. So starting at the beginning, the recap was pretty damn long, but I kind of expected it. It wasn't the longest, but it was pretty long. I kind of expected it, though, because I thought we were going to get into the Luffy Cracker fight here, but apparently we're not, so I'm expecting a short recap, or a maybe longish recap next week as well, because the way I figured it, I was like, okay, they're about to go into the fight, they're going to be putting their budget into the fight, and that's why they had a long recap, but we didn't get into the fight, actually. So, yeah, I guess because of that, that's why I expected that it was long, or why I thought it was long, but apparently not. It could still be the reason, because they're saving up budget for that fight. So the homies start dying in Cracker's presence. They say it's out of fear, but it does seem similar to Haki. But either way. Apparently Pound was dumped after having 2 daughters with Big Mom. He gets pulled out and he has a One Piece body. They thought that he was a giant, but no, he's just weirdly misshapen and just a One Piece body. Then we see that Chiffon is his daughter, and also Lola. Nami has all her flashbacks about Lola, and I actually really liked seeing them. Was it Thriller Bark was a really good arc, so I don't mind flashbacks to an arc I really liked. And they were just, in general, good and necessary, because if you're just a casual fan, that happened years and that happened a heck of a long time ago. So they were necessary. Randolph coming in was actually pretty badass looking. He gets blown back by Cracker, which kills more homies, and Randolph blaming the crane was really, really funny, talking for the first time there. Then Brûlé rides in on King Bomb, who is the head of the forest. She turns the copies of the Straw Hats back into animals. Chopper and Carrot are trapped in a mirror that she then smashes, but they're perfectly fine. They're just in this mirror world. We find out that Big Mom has 43 ex-husbands. She has been around the block. Then Luffy stops Cracker from killing Pound. We find out his name is Pound there. Then Nami and Pound run away, and the Viver Card repels homies. The Viver Card that Lola gave Nami of Big Mom's repels homies because it has part of her soul in it. However the hell Viver Cards are made. And that is where we end off. And it's kind of clear that since Nami and Pound ran away and Cracker is still there with Luffy, that they're going to duke it out. That, and they showed us that in the promo. But either way, for 797, I thought the animation was down a bit at least. I also thought it was pretty slow. It was necessary. We needed the stuff that was here, but it was a bit slow and boring. It wasn't that boring, just a bit too slow, I think. And in general, I'm happy to see Cracker. Happy to see Cracker in the anime. So then, as I score 6 boob storage systems out of 10, Nami there, 6 out of 10. I did enjoy it. I would give it a little bit above average, because it wasn't bad. I didn't hate watching it or anything. Just wasn't that great. Just kind of a meh episode. So yeah, that was it for the review. 796 was really, really good. 797 was meh. Really looking forward to this Luffy and Cracker fight, but it looks like it's going to be like maybe even 2 or 3 more episodes. I don't know how long it's going to last with this pacing. No clue. Either way, though, if you did like the video, comment down there to tell me what you thought of these 2 episodes, what you thought of my thoughts on them, all that. Thoughts on them and all that. Man, I think my speech gets really jumbled sometimes. Subscribe for more One Piece, both anime and manga, all of that on the channel and more. Lots on the channel. Boku no Hero Academia anime and manga too. I know that the fandoms there sort of overlap a bit. Follow on Twitter if you want. I'll try to keep you updated there and stuff for the channel, and I can talk to you there if you want. And if you want a link to our Discord server, just ask and I can give you one. That's it. Thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you all next time.